Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AI Stole My Screenplay. I am but stole it. And I have my co-host Keaton, who hasn't seen Sinners or any other movies. Keaton, tell me about the actor you picked today. You've never seen a movie that he's in that you can name, but you've seen him somewhere. He's that kind of actor.
He's Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
Yeah, he ugly as fuck.
So let's, producer, if you could go through the filmography of one Gary Busey, who was in Predator 2, by the way. That's my favorite Gary Busey movie. Second Predator, I remember.
But you remember it.
The movie takes place in Los Angeles. Danny Glover is a police officer, and it's basically the movie is about Predator battling a Jamaican gang lords in Los Angeles. And the Predator throws a disc and cuts Gary Busey like straight in half.
That's like Gary Busey gets probably.
First off, in the 90s, the fact or the 80s, or I forgot what year it came. I think it was early 90s, but we had Jamaican cartels.
It's still there.
Movies.
Yeah, they were trying to let you know, look, these Jamaicans are moving in and they're starting gangs in your neighborhood.
Give us some more Gary Busey movies here.
The Ginger Dead Man.
Red Man.
My God, they killed a redhead.
Oh, so it's a play on the Gingerbread Man. The Ginger Dead Man.
Oh, I thought it was straight racist.
It's about zombie ginger people. Oh, this is a movie you guys don't know. I'm sorry, this kid's like a Little League baseball player.
Okay.
Very mid-tier.
And he dies and gets a Make-A-Wish.
That's Angels in the Outfield, but you were close. All those movies are good, but we're going to make a movie twice as good as those movies. So, Keaton, off the top of your head, give me a occupation and a premise.
Okay, so horror thriller.
Love it.
For sure. Gary Busey in a horror thriller about... let's make him a ballerina instructor.
Sounds like the most terrifying movie of all time. The name of the movie is called Twisted Pointe, by the way. It says, in a decaying, once renowned ballet academy tucked deep in the woods of New England,
I don't like tucked deep at all.
a reclusive and unhinged former ballet master, Maurice Duval, opens the...
Gary Busey's name is Maurice Duval.
That's what Maurice Duval played Gary Busey. Having suffered a mental break after a tragic onstage accident years ago, Maurice now sees perfection as something that is taken and not taught. So it's about students who basically they're lured in by the eerie elegance of like his charisma.
Yeah.
And soon, they realize something.
Gary Busey in tights.
Dancers begin to disappear. Strange rituals are held under the full moon, and whispers echo through the walls about a cursed performance known only as the final point, a.k.a. the Twisted Point. This could be his Joker movie.
Oh, no. Maurice!
Has an earring.
It's over here.
Has an earring in his ear, a tan. Are there male ballerinas, producer?
Yeah.
Okay. Keith, would you rather be a male ballerina or a male massage therapist?
Is it a male ballerina called a ballerina?
What if it was
can I just be a balla or something like that? Fuck. A ballerina.
What if it was like a ballerina, like summer camp for fat boys to lose, for like kids to lose weight? So we make it like the movie. We make it like the movie Heavyweights, man.
Yeah. So it's for fat boys that want to be ballerina. Kids do. Oh my God. Killing scene.
There's gonna be like a scene where like a dude
that's awesome
maybe is showering afterwards, and that's not sexual anyway. Producer, did you take ballerina?
Did you take ballerina?
Did you take ballet?
It's called ballerina though. Did you have male ballerino teachers? Okay.
Really?
Yeah, he probably looked like Gary Busey.
Gay or no?
Definitely gay.
Okay, I was just curious. I mean, I think there's like a thing about the movie where like in some like ballet, when you maybe trying to get into Juilliard or something, like there's auditions, and then some people make it to the next step of the audition, some people don't. I think killing these guys.
15 men go in because there's 13 come out.
Black Swan in there. Keaton, one of your top 5 all-time favorite movies, Black Swan. It's about
lesbians.
Yes. These are young, husky boys whose parents have sent them to summer camp. Summer to lose
a little pounds.
Because I don't know if that still exists. Back in the 90s, you could make a comedy about it.
Yeah, that happened a lot. These fat kids and do something with them, please.
There are no more fat camps, actually.
There's probably fat camps. We just don't know about it.
But it's not called a fat camp anymore.
They probably can't call it a fat. We're calling it a fat camp. We're probably
fire.
This is how we bring it. The kids don't, right?
Yeah.
It says something about a ritual sacrifice. Kids start going missing, and he's like drinking their
young boys
start going missing. The kids. The point. Instead of him like Gary Busey bring these kids immediately, like they just find blood splatter, crazy shit, but Gary Busey just bounced the off of fucking and shit, and then knocking them out, and then dragging them to the ritual where he planned to kill them then, and only one person.
Fuck, you just took this movie to another sinister level.
Well, he's fucking elegant. His name is Maurice.
Yeah.
Maurice Duval.
Maurice Duval.
It's Maurice.
Should we give him an accent?
Yeah, he got an accent, like a Cajun accent.
Lord, I tell you what now. I've been teaching ballet for over 36 years.
36 years long. God damn years.
Do declare you boys are husky this year. Yeah, do what we can. Do they love ballerina though, or does it like they force? I feel like their parents are punishing. But honestly, if they all somehow loved ballerina but were out of shape husky boys, that would kind of be like it's their dream. Or they like it, but yet they're husky guys.
No, but it's like it's very progressive. The parents are very progressive. The parents are like, he a little sweet and chunky at the same time. But I got the perfect kid for him. He does have a little lisp. Let's send him to fat. Just be yourself camp.
Picturing like what's the movie Major Payne, but with Gary Busey walking up and down a line of husky boys dressed as ballerinas. Oh, I do declare, boys, I've been around for 35 years. I produce some champions. What should we? I feel like the name of his academy should have some weird name.
Oh yeah.
People have come and gone from Bellsby Academy, but once thanks to talent is something to be taken, not taught.
This is the Duval
That would be
School of Fats.
Did you just say the school of Duval Fats?
Duval School of Fats, nigga. We fats. We burn it off and allow you to explore your inner feelings.
People have come and gone from the school of.
You know what I want him to sound like the most? I want him to sound like the Gambit from X-Men.
But I'm down for it. Yes.
We got to figure out who is going to defeat him.
Well, obviously it's the protagonist, the young.
But who is that though? Is it like I like Ryan Reynolds on a fat suit?
Now I'm just picturing Gary Busey waiting at and the best actor goes to. What streaming service do we put this movie on?
We should put it on. No, not a streaming service, but TNT.
Yeah. I know we're at the end right now, but I kind of want to change the movie to what's the Australian girl in the Olympics who's on the floor. Just to make it bad.
Nobody knows what her name is, but everybody remembers the crazy shit she did.
What was the Olympic sport that she was?
I was breakdancing. He doesn't even know what fucking dance, what sport it was. She did so bad you can't even name.
Can we change this movie to Olympic? He's an Olympic breakdancer. It's Olympic breakdancing camp for overweight middle-aged boys. Do you have any thoughts on the way it should end? Like changing it at all? Like, do you have any thoughts at all? Like recasting?
Would you put anybody else in this movie? Gary Coleman, he's a midget. So it's gonna.
Time out. What if Gary Coleman actually worked at the academy as like a butler, but at the very end he switches sides
because he said that they're playing
him as a child in this movie would have been cute.
Let's give him multiple roles. Let's give him a child.
Gary Busey going up on his toes, CGI on his toes would be.
At some point he's dancing around with the blood in his mouth.
I'm telling you, this movie is horrifying, and Gary Busey would win an Academy Award. Maurice Duval, one of the all-time screen. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Yeah, you guys, I appreciate it.